use the loofah. Loofah, 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 loofah.
Today we're going to be talking about some stanky people.
Some cheapy.
Presumably, that's an assumption. That's not fair.
Yeah, some cheapy skate seeds.
Yeah, some cheapskates.
Cheapy skates.
Although, I mean, if they skimp out on, like, food, I'm sure they also skip out on personal hygiene all the time. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, there is some cheapskates that poop in a bag. But luckily, that's not us. Am I right?
No, never.
Never. Anyway.
My name is Dr. Terrence Kendall, and I'm an extreme cheapskate. Somebody drop some change.
Why are you always picking up pennies?
I am tired of students who disregard the importance of money.
Hey, I mean, that's a lot of lucky pennies.
Yeah, but instead of picking up the change and teaching the kids the value of $1,
He just pockets it.
He just pockets it. Hey, you could have made $5 today towards your college fund, but it's in my pocket now.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't teaching kids the value of money is giving it back to them, and show them, hey, you could have $2.
You think? I've had some weirdo teachers, though. I was with a group of students, and we were like, what's the UK? And I was like, the United Kingdom. And he's like, no. And then he just stared at us without giving us the right answer. What's the point of correcting your students if you're not going to give them the right bloody answer, the maniac?
That's true. And some, professors think that you're, the absolute most, ding-dong people. I had a professor that was like, okay, guys, eeny, miny, miny... Oh, you guys probably don't know what eeny, miny, miny, mo is. You're too young for that.
Whippersnappers.
Yeah. But
maybe there's an app we can use.
The Eeny Miny app.
There we go. How many people
does it take to pick up change?
As you can see, I have a beautiful couch. I don't have a couch.
Yo, by the looks of it, they got the county prison half off, and that's where they're living, alright?
Yeah.
Look at those brick walls, bro.
The prison got new stuff, so they donated it to them.
Yeah, the prison had a whole building to donate.
So cheap, he won't even put a second coat of paint. Here, you can still see the original color of the house.
I don't know. But to save money on water, he probably spat in the paint bucket to, make it...
He diluted it?
He diluted it with his own spit to save money on water.
Oh, spicy. Inside knowledge right here.
People rarely come over, and it's kind of hard to entertain, especially when you don't have furniture. We have to lay on the floor just to see TV.
I mean, it's bad when your own friends won't come over, not because you're, horrible people, but because your house is just an embarrassment to even them to be in, alright?
Yeah, it's
Shit.
Hanging out with your friends shouldn't be painful. And once you get to, 40 years old, you don't want to be sitting in a foldable chair for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I know I'm not 40 years old, man,
but shit,
I got an old
bro.
soul.
Sit on this piece of hard metal chair that's broken and might collapse, under the smallest of weight.
This is my son's room.
I asked for a desk and a chair.
You got a chair!
I have a folding chair.
Welcome to my lovely daughter's room. You can see she has all the amenities.
Welcome to her lovely daughter's cell.
Did you see that desk and chair he got for his kid?
Yeah, he walks in so as you can see, this is my son's cell. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not allowed to put letters or pictures up. That's contraband. We have to go through that.
Damaging
letters
the
cost
walls,
money.
Damaging the page.
Yeah, all right.
Imagine valuing saving money over your child's education. He's not even has proper space to study.
That's true.
We know all about how now with Zoom, oh, you shouldn't work where you play because you get more distracted. But this guy has to lay down to do his homework. I'd fall asleep every time.
Yeah, honestly, he's
sit on the kitchen table.
He's gonna have a tell-all. Speak of the cheap, all right, where he tells about how he couldn't go to the bathroom because that costs money, and how he couldn't go to the refrigerator. There was no refrigerator, that costs money.
Yeah.
Beautiful desk.
He broke it, and as opposed to throwing it away, he sawed off the part that broke off and then gave it to her as a desk. How ridiculous is that?
It really does. Looks like one of those prison cell bunk beds, okay?
Yeah, but she's more decked out than the kid somehow.
What he did with the desk there is actually smart. If somebody had a desk that was broken and they sawed it in half, they could put it against the wall to save space. Not everything can be cut in half and put into the space that you need to use it, alright? And I just think that it's sad when a kid's not begging for the new iPhone. They're begging for, like, a place to sleep instead of, like I said, a bed made out of gym mats, you know?
I'm trying to study.
I'm trying to study,
I'm
alright?
trying to further my education and beat this man-made poverty. This self-inflicted poverty. Imagine becoming a doctor, earning all that money, and then still subjecting your family to live like this.
He's a doctor? I didn't even
He's
get
a
that.
doctor, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's a doctor. He's
Or-
a doctor of some sort.
Of some sort. He's a,
Yeah, they said
yeah.
doctor in his introduction.
He's a gymnasium doctor.
He's a gymnasium doctor.
Great shade. Cost me exactly $0.00. Cha-ching.
I understand, like, upcycling, but that's
Is that
side cycling.
was that her chain? Was that like her ball and chain on the side of the desk right there?
Oh no,
Yeah.
this is getting dark.
They already had like a barbecuer that was right here. I thought, wow, I could probably save $500 or $600 by not buying a desk.
An indoor barbecuer? That's safe.
I think that's how they got rid of the last owners. They're like in that
CO2
brick.
poisoning?
Yeah. Sealed inside those bricks.
Yeah, just choking on ash.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they spent money on an electric dispenser.
Doesn't that cost money to get batteries?
Exactly, that's electricity.
Yeah. It's cheaper just to cut all of those into
Yeah, I
pieces.
don't just use your pants.
Yeah.
This guy ain't cheapskating right.
Mm-mm. I give him a 7 out of 10 when it comes to cheapskates.
Yeah. The cheapskate is weak with this one.
Husband has quite a wardrobe. Most of it is as old as our kids. They just won't go out and buy new clothes.
If I need a shirt, then I'll borrow it from my son. This is my son's shirt. It looks good on me.
It's a constant battle.
He's wearing his son's clothes.
That's where I draw the line, okay? You could be cheap and not spend your money, but if your own kids spend their own money on their own shit, get your hands
Yeah.
off of it, bro.
That is so toxic.
That's so tough. I'm
I'm gonna
not.
wear your shirt. Imagine if it's a hand-me-down. So it's a hand-me-down, and he's just like, mine now, mine again.
Yeah, imagine like this son only has clothes from when he was 10 years old, and he finally buys his own shit and stuff, and his dad sells it at a yard sale for like 25 cents.
No.
Look at that. This is how people literally have to ring the doorbell.
You literally have to electrocute yourselves. Now I've lost all feeling in my fingers, but
Yeah, their mom's gonna go missing. She's gonna go time traveling, okay? When if she does that.
yeah, she just hotwire the house.
Back to the money past.
Oh,
In terms of how much I've saved on keeping things the way they are and necessities only, I have saved upwards of $45,000.
We live like we're poor, but I know Terrence has money.
yeah, it's self-inflicted boredom.
Yeah, yo, this is the best.
Boredom.
Can you imagine, like, this is your Airbnb? Okay, a half-open jacuzzi and a fucking
should-
brick cell wall.
They should definitely Airbnb it.
Yeah, the only thing they're missing is just the bar doors, alright? Shit.
No door, beads.
The minute my family finds out where they are, they're gonna be asking for money. I tell them, okay, we only have such and such amount of money, and that's here under home account. When they leave, I go here. There are 10 accounts that no one knows about.
16 layers of dishonesty. Well, it looks like he's just a money hoarder.
Yeah, you know, money isn't worth shit if you're dead, alright?
Yeah, and it isn't worth shit. Like, you're supposed to get more money to have a more comfortable life. But he's doing the exact opposite. The more he earns, the worse he makes his life for everybody around him.
The children get like $20 a day as an allowance. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? But the mom does too.
Yeah,
And when
she works.
And she works.
She gets her own paychecks.
I think he's gotten a bit extreme as to my spending habits.
Now, I need you to think about this because you're always going over budget.
I would like to have a little bit more money.
Girl, okay, get your nails done. Buy that dress you like. Okay, go get yourself a foot rub because half of your paycheck is going to a savings account that you're not even going to get to use, all right?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. No, there's just no way, alright? If I'm making my own money and I'm an adult and I have to live with adult life consequences and shit, like, I'm not, $20 a week, what? And that's not me going...
Is it $20 a day?
Yeah, I'm not saying she has to
day.
spend, like, $200 a day on herself, okay? I'm not saying that. You both give the kids $20, not... What?
I feel like that's a form of kidnapping at that point. Like, I feel like that's a form of fraud. I feel like that's a form of robbery. This man should be in jail for stealing her paycheck.
My wife is never satisfied, and I think $20 is more than sufficient.
Yeah, like...
And what degree, like, do you think she'd be comfortable leaving him knowing he has all her money? I feel like that should be, like, fucking some sort of imprisonment.
That's true. That's true. If she leaves, like...
Is she gonna get her cash back?
Is she gonna get any of her cash back and stuff? Like... And I hope she leaves. That means she can actually take a shit in a toilet that works, alright? And she doesn't have to flush, like, once a week, okay?
If this is real, she should definitely leave.
She should definitely leave, yeah.
I appreciate my family for going all year with the very minimum. So I'll splurge and take my family out to a restaurant. And I'll pay for it with a huge bag of coinage.
He's ready to fight. He got that sock full of coins.
It's about to break your knees.
Yeah. Yep, stealing from kids all year really pays, doesn't it?
Little daughter said
Rainforest Cafe.
Mom said Scott's.
Scott's.
Wolfgang
Oh,
Puck.
you smoke.
I got the clothes for it.
He really suggested Wolfgang Puck.
I mean, yeah, like, you guys are cheap, but, like, come on, I can't even go to Wolfgang Puck. Alright?
Yeah, I live a normal life. That's not even an option.
Terrence takes me out to a fine dining restaurant one time out of the year. It's supposed to be just a wonderful experience.
Oh, you know, McDonald's is an option.
You're living under a dictatorship.
She was ready for Rainforest Cafe, though. This woman waited all year long for an expensive, lavish, like, dinner.
Something that's kind of an experience.
And she wants to experience, she's okay experiencing fake rainstorms and stuff, and electronic evidence. Like, man, take your woman out on a date, buy her some roses with some champagne. Like, bro, people get kidnapped and stuff. Bestiality? No. Okay, she's like a kidnapped victim that's just been warped, alright? She's excited for fake elephants, okay?
The bar is so low.
Yeah. She wanted a fake rainstorm, not a real one, alright?
Her life's a rainstorm. There she'll feel normal.
Oh, the rains down in Africa.
Here, another little insight to this toxic relationship. They should really just divorce. Because she secretly invites extended family to their family dinner.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Welcome. How you
Kind of shocked to
doing?
see me.
In order to make him hurt a little more with his cash. Which, hey, he shouldn't be that cheap. But if you start being that petty, get
Yeah.
ready to, you know.
That's how you know that this couple should just kind of end it, because I'm sitting here like, she should make her own fake account. She should do this and that. He should do that. It's like, no, they shouldn't do any of that, bro. Like, you guys should kind of, if you love each other, that's great, but you can't deny there's toxicity here.
Yeah, there's an unhealthy amount of control from his end.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's leading to them just being petty towards each other constantly. That is my professional love guru analysis. $45.95, please.
Yeah, this man better take that sack of coins to a coin machine. That's free.
I did not expect to be taking her out to dinner. That was our family dinner, you know, made for 4, not 6.
I felt that I was going to eat like a champion. You can imagine the dismay on everyone's face when he pulls up to a Chinese buffet.
I couldn't believe it. All I can see was food stacked upon each other.
That's free, bro.
You thought they went to a Chinese buffet.
Yeah, so because the wife decided, screw it, I'm gonna mess with my husband and invite over 2 family members, he decides to go to the most... There's a ghost. Okay, we're gonna
Like
live with
that.
it. He decided to go to the most fanciest place that I could think of, where honestly you do spend a lot of money at, alright, if you do go. And that is the luxurious, extravagant Chinese buffet.
We were promised fine dining.
This is fine dining. Look at this. Feel the veneer of the table.
What a romantic.
But if she has to wait all year for an expensive dinner, what do they do for their anniversary? He buys her like a 99-cent coupon to their favorite store.
They still have leftover frozen meals from their marriage.
from many years ago. That's how they're saving.
He grabbed 3 plates, thinking he was going to pay for 3 people. But there were 6 of us.
That's it. This is not the food that I hoped for.
Sure it is.
I mean, come on. Pizza.
This is just so good.
Okay, what is this?
That's fine dining, Mother.
That looks like a wet noodle.
Fine dining. This is just fine dining. It's just fine.
There's like 5 against 1, alright? There's 5 against 1. Can't all of like the others, just like, can't slap this man. Slap this man, bro. Jesus. How was somebody not pushing him off a free cliff already, alright?
Yeah, like see how he wrote that will.
In his will, all of his money goes to him, buried with him. Shit. Can you even do that at a buffet? Can you even like grab 3 plates with like a group of people and say, yep, this is what we're doing?
We're only paying for 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at the buffet we go to, it's you pay up front per person.
Yeah, per person.
Not per plate.
Yeah.
So I am perplexed.
I am perplexed, bro.
Yeah, this is probably like Piggly Wiggly's. It doesn't really exist. It's just a myth, a lie.
It's a lie. They're like, hey, if we pay you an extra, $50 for the trouble, can you just deal with these cheapskates nonsense for the show? Like, they showed the sign and shit, but like, can you imagine the poor restaurant? Yeah, we'll be on your show. Yeah, you'll show a restaurant, and they're like just doing the worst sound effects, the worst shots. Like, that's great advertisement, folks.
Yeah, cheapskate hotspot. Oh, that pizza, only 1 pepperoni.
It's so sad.
Even Disneyland gives you 2 or 3.
Yeah, and it's cut inside of a Mickey Mouse ear. I mean, it's cut in the shape of a Mickey Mouse, but you still get some freaking pepperoni.
That's such a sad pizza. Fuck that pizza.
Next year, you don't get to choose. Being at home and him doing things cheap is okay to some degree, but when we're in public, it's not good.
We could have been surrounded by a tropical storm and fake elephants, but no. We hear traditional Hallmark Chinese music instead.
Yeah, stereotypical.
Stereotypical?
Not even traditional, let's be honest.
Where's your check, sir?
Oh no! $92.28. That's literally all my change.
Thoroughly embarrassing everybody here.
I am not embarrassing anybody. I saved and scrimped for this money.
Alright, this man's hands is gonna smell like the Transformers' ass after he counts all those coins, alright?
It's gonna be Magneto after touching all that metal.
Yeah.
Just thought that was the most embarrassing moment in my life.
Yeah, that employee's face was literally just like...
Even if this is my family restaurant, even if I just work here and I'm gonna get
even
fired,
if they already ate.
just go. Just go.
Leave the bag and go. That is the only option.
Yeah, just leave the bag,
There's
bro.
$5,000 in this bag.
Yeah, what an insult to not only count out the coins, but then take the rest of the coins to go. Like, just leave the bag, man.
I've been paid in coins before as a pizza delivery man. It is...
I have never seen anyone pay for with the coins. Never.
sad.
They bring you inside, put on their green poker hat.
Never go inside. Never go inside.
All right, yeah,
Code red.
Never go inside, kids. Unless it's Project X.
Thank you for appreciating my tip. It only happens once a year.
Well, now this guy is going to save 100% on condoms because his wife is not going to do anything for him for a while.